How's it going, guys? Leethal Lee here. I will tell you this clip is cut up to buggery because I have to fit some time into very little time. So you know, game 15 right here against the All right,
let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, I caught up with Doc Rivers for a minute. The topic of conversation was Darren Williams. He was quick to point out what a heady player Darren is, saying when he's out there on the floor, he just reads every situation. And more or less with Williams' scoring ability, you can see why he is so feared around the NBA.
All right, Doris. Chris Wilcox, he's checked in for Boston. Jordan Crawford comes in for Courtney Lee. And the Nets also making a change. Stackhouse is checked in. Johnson can't hit.
Well, when you watch Doc Rivers communicate with his team, you can see how much respect his players have for him. He's funny, he's smart, he's witty, and he's not afraid to get on his guys either, which I think is important. And they respond to him, no question.
In transition, here come the Nets. Williams kicks to Stackhouse for three. That's good. The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point.
Their shot selection in that loss stood out to me, guys. Too much one-on-one play, not enough ball movement.
It certainly was not an example.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Lopez guarded by Garnett. And that one's good by Lopez.
Still went down, but with no defense anywhere near him, he might as well just go straight up. No need to fade away.
Boston is a team that fell from the elite of the East back to the middle of the pack last year. It wasn't because of their play at home, though, where they were still tough in front of the Celtics faithful.
Lee, he's in at small forward. Right out there with Garnett. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Lee in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Feeds to Garnett. Looking to end the run. The shot is off. Good D by Lopez. Nets leading by 10. Here's Taylor. Foul off the energy here in this arena. You see all the banners hanging above us. And, you know, Steve, you can't help but be inspired if you come here as a fan or if you play for him as a member of the team.
Yeah, no question. Boston is one of the great venues in the league because of the history of the Celtics franchise, and obviously, you know, that matters to Boston. And 24-9 at home last year, they were able to take advantage of that home court. That's why they were able to hold on to that division title.
From 12 feet out, that's good on the jump shot. Wilcox has got his first points of the night. Williams kicks to Lopez. Now Humphries inside. Rebound Boston. This is their second meeting of the year against this Nets team.
Well, looking back at that last game between these two teams, they lost the game. I thought the difference was they were badly out-rebounded inside. And it's so tough to win a game when you can't secure that ball.
Lopez passes to Williams. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Williams has got 8 points.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
Lee outside. There's the feed to Lee. Back to Lee. Tipped away. Lock at 6. Goes up to the stripe. Humphries gets the rebound. Humphries has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Clark, talking about rebound, I'm sure that this team has been reminded of that by the coaching staff.
Without question, and you can't be surprised.
Here's Lee, and he beat the buzzer, but it's no good. The clock runs. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Offensive rebound, and that one's good. Williams has got 15.
Just adds to what has already been a great day for him.
Celtics trail by 12. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Johnson, Wallace, and Humphries are the 2, 3, and 4 in order. Watch out there with Darren Williams. White dishes to Lee. Now the dish to White. Gets it to go. White Wright's got his first points of the game. Nets leading by 10.
Boy, it was so interesting last year with the Nets when you think about the owner. He was so involved when he first came over, and he was all over the TV, be interviewed constantly. Last year, he was nowhere to be found because he was busy with a presidential campaign in his homeland of Russia. So it'd be interesting to see if he returns to his more visible ways as the owner of the Nets.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Guys, Joe Johnson, one of the big-name players to be traded this last offseason, going from the Hawks to the Brooklyn Nets. The deal, in essence, a salary dump for the Hawks, who decided to unload Johnson's $124 million contract. The Nets hope it will be money well spent, and Johnson seems to have his sights set high. He said, quote, "It's easy to be good, but it's hard to be great. I want to be great. In order for me to do that, I am going to have to keep working, keep practicing to get better." Kevin, if he can take his game a step further, the Nets may come away looking like geniuses.
Well, it certainly seems like a smart move for him. Thanks, Doris.
Well, he has all the skill. And for him, I think it's just about assertiveness. You know, staying in the attack mode constantly on offense.
And with the move to the new home, you would think that the waiting period is over now for their owner, and he might become, I would think, Clark, maybe more hands-on as he initially was.
That very well might be the case, Kevin, as he was a big advocate.
Good strength there, just barely off with that attempt.
I don't think you can fault him right there.
His game is really blue-collar. He's a rebounder. He's a runner in transition. He's very physical around the rim.
Yeah, great rebounder, tough inside. His activity has really made him so valuable.
And how about what Chris Humphries has been through the last couple of years? Not only emerging as a really good NBA player, but the celebrity marriage and the quick divorce took so much heat, was routinely booed throughout the NBA. I think fans just kind of having fun with it, but couldn't have been that fun for him.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And you mentioned the heat Humphries took from the fans. Credit him for playing through it and turning it into another productive season.
Yeah, he certainly did that. The highest scoring and rebounding averages of his career, Kevin.
The first one falls.
Well, Andre Blatch is a guy who has so much talent for a big man. Can step out onto the floor, make shots. He's got the size and strength to go inside. Just has not been able to develop the consistency to be counted on night in and night out.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Bass. Williams comes in for Sullinger. And it's Terry in for Jordan Crawford. Here's Garnett, and he lays it straight in. Garnett's got 10 points.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Brooks kicks to Wallace. And there's the pass to Bogans. Kicks to Watson. Watch with the screen on Terry. Second shot opportunity. Watson. Shot is no good. Good work defensively by Terry. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Stretch the Nets put together, they get the Uncontainable Game Award. The big charge they had right out of the gate set the tone, and that propelled them to this lead as we head to the fourth.
All right, Doris, thanks. And the run Doris mentioned, guys, that was really a huge game changer here.
No question, Kevin. Probably the pivotal moment in the game so far, and I thought that really set the tone.
You know, one of the things that was interesting to me is you could see the body language of both teams change at that point. Obviously in different directions. Confident and assured on one side and a bit of chin in your chest on the other side.
Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Celtics, Bass and KG, the big ticket, patrol the inside. Avery Bradley is out there with lights out, and it's Pierce in at the small forward. Poked away. Humphries with the steal. Johnson right side. Good. And the Nets lead by 16.
Boy, they were not wasting any time on that fast break.
Well, when it starts with the turnover, that's the best time to get out and run. You can beat the defense down the floor that way.
The Celtics making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Got that bucket in no time at all. And 12 points for Garnett. Williams kicks to Lopez. Johnson outside. Johnson off the pick from Lopez. Johnson with it. Now Garnett defending. Johnson, good.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
Celtics trail by 16. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Darren Williams. Backing him down is Johnson. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Bradley against Humphries. Blocked. And here is Johnson. Dishes to Williams. Here's Lopez. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Bradley. He passes to Garnett. Lee sets a screen for Garnett. Boston again missing.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Here's Williams. No good. Good work defensively by Terry. Celtics trailed by 18. Lee up top. And Darren Williams pulls it down. The Nets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Wallace kicks to Williams. Shoots over Bradley. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Wallace. Wallace has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Lee. Great D that time from Johnson. Nets leading by 20. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 8th assist here tonight.
Nice offensive play there, and this one's pretty much in the books, guys.
Yeah, I agree. You know what? It was a very good showing from them to come away with the win. I was very impressed. Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
The defense caught dozing off that time.
Now those open dunks, pretty high percentage.
Yeah, you're not going to miss many of those. I mean, this is really a poor defensive effort.
Backing down his lead. Double clutches. Rebound, Brooklyn.
This is a nice lead they've built. Very good job controlling the glass this game.
You've got to be pleased as a coach to see how your team has boxed out. Very fundamentally sound basketball.
Wallace misses.
He hasn't been one of their key guys tonight, but they are still winning despite his lack of production.
Here's Johnson. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Yeah, this one is just about over. It's going to be an easy win for them in the end.
Yep, I think they can just about put this one on cruise control for the last few seconds here.
Shot by Terry, no good. The Nets have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Williams attacking, and the basket by Johnson.
And they're closing this game out in style. I mean, I like what they're doing here, competing till the very end.
That's certainly what it looks like. I mean, there's no let up in them so far.
Yeah, so this is getting towards the end of the game, obviously, here, guys. So I just wanted to give you a thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed the terrible.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
But yeah, that's over. We lost by heaps again. It's terrible. So I'll leave you with the press conference, and yeah, cheers for watching.
Darren Williams was all over the place tonight. It seemed like he was making plays whenever and wherever he wanted to. How did it feel being on the other end of that?
Now I know how other teams must feel when they play against me. He was ruthless tonight, man. That was some solid basketball for sure. Being on the wrong end of that just makes me want to work that much harder and make sure I'm the one laying the smack down next time out. It's got to be me dictating the game, because if it's anyone else, then that makes our chances of losing that much greater.